What's up guys, Philip Chan here for Android Apps Review, taking a look at a really neat puzzle logic game called Dominosa. It's available for Android devices, it's free, and I'm running here on my Android tablet. Looks great, really nice sharp graphics. And if you're familiar with the game of dominoes, and you'll be familiar with the basic game pieces used in Dominosa. Basically it's based off of a logic puzzle game. You know, dominoes originated in China. Dominosa is a German puzzle, according to the app reviews info. It was invented by O.S. Adler back in 1874. Basically what you're doing here is trying to combine or solve a map with little pieces on it and fit all the dominoes into that map. So without further ado, let's get started. So here's the screen where you can choose what level you'll play. We'll start at Novice. There's Amateur, Expert, and Master. As you can see, there's 10 games here each for a total of 40 games. So let's go ahead and get started on Master, or Novice. So here's the game screen. You'll get pretty familiar with this. On this side is all the different pieces, the domino pieces. You need to find a way to fit all these pieces here. Now at first you're like, well, how does this line up? Well, you see how there's 2 dots and 1 dot? That's just one of those pieces. Double tap it to remove it, because you can also fit them like that. So maybe that's the best way. You'll need to find a way to fit all these pieces here. As you can see, there are some blanks like that, and use them all up and evenly fill up the box. And that's Dominosa in a nutshell. Now if you want hints, just tap that. It'll show you one. You get a limited number of hints. I'll show you what happens when you run out of hints. If you want to get more hints, gotta pay for it. Hey, gotta make money some way, right? Let's go ahead and reset that board. Oops, looks like it's not. So let's take a look at the highest level of difficulty, the master grade difficulty here in Dominosa. As you can tell, this is quite a bit more complex. You got the max number of domino pieces you could possibly use on there, and you've got to match them all. This is not an easy task. Fortunately, as I showed earlier, there are hints. Once you use them up, though, you do have to pay for it. So this is Dominosa. We'll go ahead and try to match a few pieces here. Once again, looks like, oh, I've got one like that might work. And a lot of it is trial and error. You try to fit them in, try to figure it out, and go from there. It's not easy though. This game it takes a lot of thinking. In some ways it's kind of like Sudoku or other puzzle logic games. You just got to match them up and get them to fit. I'm really impressed with just how polished Dominosa is. It's a very well done game, very enjoyable. You do have to really think about how best you're going to organize those pieces to get them in the right direction there. Definitely one to check out. It's on Android. I said earlier it's free. Really good reviews on Android. 4.5 average out of 298 total reviews. And I'll have to add, this is definitely a very solid app. Controls feel really good. It's very easy to add one, delete one. There's great audio, very relaxing soundtrack, and that lovely sound of dominoes being put down right when you put them down, just like that. Alright guys, this is Philip Chan for Android Apps Review, playing Dominosa for Android. It's by AK Games. Logic puzzle app using domino pieces and with a new twist on it on an old game. Definitely a solid 5 out of 5 app, guys. Hope you'll check it out. Later.